ash on balcony clay, basil edges crisp to gray. You thumb the soil, I tilt the can. Warm water wakes the sleeping span. A skillet smokes from last night's meal. We open windows, let it heal. Corner stall with lantern flame. Pepper skins turn black to tame. You blow the ember off my palm. A paper boat of salt and calm. We carry heat through crosswalk rain and let it soak the tired grain. Not fire that eats its own, but heat that tempers bone. We learn the distance near, to stand, not disappear. We burn but bloom, edges kissed and centers true. We burn but bloom, Shaw becomes a doorway through. Where marks remain, new colors move. We burn but bloom, because we choose. Words go sharp, the pot runs high. You twist the dial, I clear the sky. We sweep the sparks to one small tray. Plant tulip bulbs for brighter days. What cracked along the afternoon turns fertile dark by midnight's tune. We burn but bloom, scars draw maps for roots to run. We burn but bloom, ash feet soil, light is one. Between the heat and open room, we keep our promise. Burn that stove light fades, the planter breathes. You hang the mitts, I cap the seeds. Night cools down the living room, and something tender starts to bloom. Last chord hung like thread in air. Red LEDs blinked. not quite square. You raised your palm above the strings, let every overtone find wings. A nod to drums, the cymbals breathed. You shaped the fate, refused to leave. Backstairs smelled of pain and rain. We almost spoke too fast again. You set the faders in my chest, turn down the rush, preserve the rest. Receipts went flat, the door unlocked. You kept the end from going proud. All endings till to break or blur. You wouldn't let the moment slur. You kept its spine, you drew it slow, a softer path for leaving's glow. You held the outro, taught noise to bow, gave silence room to show us how. You kept the rafters from collapse. You tied the light with careful wraps. You held the outro, clear and true. The song let go because of you. Counted backwards low, elevator side one floor below. You dimmed the kitchen to a hush, put lids to rest without a rush. I felt the corners ease their stance. Your steady hands release the dance. You hold the outro still tonight. You smooth the edges of the fight. You fold the day without a tear and walk the ending to the pier. You hold the outro close and kind. We land intact with open mind. Latches settle, buckles breathe. The hallway trades its echoes teeth. We turn the key and let it close, an ending shaped the way you chose. You hold the outro. Midnight dishes stacked like shields. Curtains breathe against the sill. A little red LED blinks brave. You coil the cord, I almost frayed. Notebook margins crowd with rolls. We hum a line the windows. Shop tag on second-hand amp. Sticker ghosts where names once camped. You wipe the dust, I mark the knob. The living room becomes a job. Bus map taped above the desk. Our future traced in neon flex. Not loud or just to seem alive, but bright enough for truth to drive. We ride the hiss past waiting rooms and tune the fear to work and bloom. We dream at full gain, no half-lit plans, no hiding frame. Let quiet hopes take bigger lanes. Let small rooms crown a bolder flame. We dream at full gain. The night says yes and learns our name. Neighbor knocks, we drop to phones. Share one pair and keep the tone. You count to 4 on kitchen tile. I press record and lose the trial. Between the red and headline wait, we push the knob from weight to great. We dream at full gain, from borrowed gear to open doors, from folded lists to crowded floors. Loading dust on golden beams, wedges breathe like waiting scenes. You tied and strap, I tuned the D. The ghost light kept our company. A single downstroke found the room. Your knot turned static into blue. Front of house road faders thin, talk back crack, kick then skin. Baseline walked a careful mile, your fingertip refined my style. Tape across the floor said stand. We stood and let the nerves unbend. Before the noise, before the crowd, we learned the truth without it loud. You count to four, my breathing slow. The mix reveals what love already knows. Love at the sound check, where cables turn to guiding lines, where every meter learns to shine. Love at the sound check, we set the gain on who we are, and hear each other clear and upon the strings, you mark the lift. We notch the highs and chase the drift. A stubborn ring along the wall. You move an inch, it learns to fall. No fireworks, no roaring proof, just signals strong enough for truth. Love at the sound check, the practice of a steadier life, the reason thunder lands just right. Love at the sound check, room and heart aligned in kind. We hit the stage with open minds. House at quarter, curtains breathe, picks and tins, the home relieved. We coil the leads and hold the thread. The show begins with how we kick drum herds the breath in waves. Floorboards flex, the rafters haze. Pull a ribbon from your sleeve. I read that cities rarely breathe. Stem against my collarbone. The room goes fierce, but not alone. Circle opens, sneakers spray. Hands like railings keep the sway. A thorn-nicked skin, the bloom holds fast. We seed the floor with color cast. Scent of rain on vinyl heat. Soft defies 100 feet. Let tenderness learn how to brace. We keep each other up in place. No elbow crown, no pride to prove. We make a lane where hearts can move. Roses in the mosh pit, petals arcing strobe light. Soft survives the shove and rewrites night. Roses in the mosh pit, we lift, not let fall. Beauty learns to brace, and beauty learns to breakdown drops, we fall then rise. 4-count tied in linked up lines. Pass the bloom from palm to palm. Every stranger leaves unharmed. Singer shouts to hold the ground. We answer back with gentler sound. Roses in the mosh pit, this is how we fight. By catching every shoulder, by giving back the light. Roses in the mosh pit, red along the road. We carry grace through thunder to the door. House lights up, the steam goes thin. Pedals stick to scuffed up rims. One rides home inside my wristband's knot. Proof that soft can win the spot. Barometer sunken on the wall. Window cords tremble down the hall. Skies press heavy on the sink. You set the mugs and let me think. Sash lock clicks, the curtains rest. A measured hush inside my chest. Crosswalk litter sails like leaves. Gutter grates argue with the street. You tilt the umbrella to the seam. Find the dry lane in the steam. A hardware level in your hand. The bubble centers I can't stand. You don't have take a trip, the hallway dim. You read the labels, teach the live. A notch you tie at balcony rail becomes the tether I won't fail. She steady my storm, keel beneath the shifting waves, ballast where my hurry caves. She steady my storm, from stairwell echo to the phone. She finds the middle I call home. She steady my storm, I move because her compass holds. Clouds undo their iron jaw, towels dry along the bar. Street goes gentle after torn. I breathe and she has steadied storm. Your door buzzer stuttered at the gate. Package towers weekday late. You said my name just once, just near, and every filament stood clear. Transformer sang behind the store. Your syllables made current ticket kiosks spat a slip. Escalator moan lost grip. You called across the tiled arcade. My restless wires forgot to fray. Elevator relays clicked in line. I felt the empress turn to mine. No sermon, no parade to prove. Just breathing oils, the hidden groove. street goes dim, the wires cool. I coil the day, the silence full. Somewhere inside the cables break, your spoken light is still conveyed. You're stovetop clicks to a steady blue. You set 2 plates, I tune what's true. A sweater sleeve brushes my wrist. You turn the dial from rush to gist. Forks keep time against the wood. We find the note beneath the mood. Freight lift yawns behind the store. Rain threads neon to the floor. You squeeze my palm at crossing lights. The city drops its armored bite. Between the horns and metal doors, we hear our hush grow brave and sure. No velvet lie, no softer fraud, just gentle strength that bears the load. We don't retreat, we change the tone to honest hands on one sure stone. Tender as a power chord, simple, bright, and built to hold. No filigree, no borrowed gold, just open truth that won't erode. Tender as a power chord, the loud made kind, the firm made woe. When tempers sparkle Let signal live, let heat abide. A single shape, two fingers strong. Our quiet thunder, right and long. Tender as a power chord, from kitchen tiles to stage line tape. The bow we strike, the roof we raise. Tender as a power chord, it doesn't fade when crowds are gone. It holds the night and brings us home. Lamp goes low, the hinges learn. Keys fall soft, the radiators turn. We lay the pick where daylight's stored and sleep inside that faithful chord. Steam from the kettle fogs the pain. Dust turns to stars in a band of flame. Record crackles, stitches calm. You fold a towel across my palm. Lampshade, amber corners blurred. Our pulses speak where words are slurred. Cold strip shadows by the door. Rice pot breath makes tiled floors warm. Window ghosts our faces twice. You draw a smile, I trace the light. Microwave ticks a measured part. The haze can't hide two burning hearts. Let weather live inside the room. We'll tune the gray to something true. When outlines fade and shapes depart, we'll read the heat, not sight, not charts. find place as night draws near. The room goes dim, the glow remains. Two bright hearts inside the haze. Cardigan smells of bus stop rain. Box fan knits a steady plane. Invoices tilted under magnets. You lift my chin from browser static. Rice cooker clicks to keep us true. I learned the calm that fights for you. Grit in morning shoes. Turnstile coughs its copper blues. You thread a ribbon through my sleeve. Say save your fire for what we need. A terracotta cup runs warm. We carry heat past every storm. It isn't thunder breaking glass, it's hands that hold until it passes. It's patience pressed against the seam, a steady breath inside the the hour you breathe, the street goes mild. Keys lie quiet, stacked in piles. Your shoulder finds its honest view. My peace is this, to rage for you.
Backline hum over painted tape. We trade a lick, let corners shape. Your downstroke greets my answered slide. Two simple figures learn to align. Pick up a path through bar and stairwell echoes fold into. I play the question, you play the track ticks in syncopation. We carve a lane through conversation. Neighbors pass in softer shoes. Our tangled hooks resolve to truth. Leave room between the bright and base. Let silence hold the meeting place. One note starts, the next completes. A bridge across the busy street, where the riffs hold hands, lines intertwine, the low grows light. Teeth of the rhythm fit just right. We cross the noise we used to fight, where the riffs hold hands, threads into rope, sparks into band. We learn a shape we both can if timing slips and tempers rise, we count to four and retie ties. A fraying string, a wavering plan.
Power blinked and left us still. Grill cloth took a honey spill. You set 2 candles by the jack. Their little halos warm the black. Pickup rings caught firelight skin. The room turned chapel, soft and thin. Headless shadows climb the face. Wax made maps of every base. You cupped a match, I palmed the hum. The cone exhaled, the fear went dumb. Table on the floor stood bright. Our nerves learned color from the night. Turn gain to just before it breaks. Let wits decide the shapes we make. We play the glow, not just the chart, and feed the dark a gentler heart. Candles on the amp, light on wood and wire, shadows tuning quiet higher. Candles on the amp, we hear the grain of every tone and make a small unshakable home. Candles on the amp. Wax drips slow like quarter notes. You breathe a flame, the fretboard floats. A single spark on nickel thread. The room remembers what we said. We keep the volume, lose the fear. The glow makes audience of candles on the amp. The kind of fire that doesn't scorch. A steady lantern on our porch. Candles on the amp. It marks a path our names can keep and turns the thunder into sweet. Candles on the amp. Wicks curl down, the glass goes warm. Amp ticks cool to normal form. We leave 2 rings of amber proof. The night's still humming in the roof. pressed hard against the pain. Pictures tilted on their chains. You clipped a lamp to metal rail, its ribbon laid the wall to scale. I set my shoulders to that line. The room stopped leaning into night. Hood propped up in winter breath. Dome light thin, the start half kept. You held your phone above the belts. I tightened what the cold had felt. The engine caught, the doubt fell through. We rolled on lanes your brightness drew. When hours sway and angles slip, aim your glow and square my ribs. Let corners meet, let hinges bite. Make timber brave with honest light. Brace me with your light. Keep my corners right. Set the beam upright. Draw steady through the fight. Brace me with your light. I'll hold because you shine. If floors complain and windows rack, you wedge a book to bring them back. A leather belt around the case becomes a cross brace holding place. You name each anchor calm and slow. My shaking rafters learn to go. Brace me with your light through sirens, rain, and shifting ground. Make broken lines agree and sound. Brace me with your light from hallway dusk to morning clear. The frame stands true because you're here. Switch clicks dark, the afterglow hangs level where your mercy shone. I breathe, the walls return to right, kept steady by your certain light. Crosswalk chirped a patient code. coffee lids clicked warm and low. Your sleeve brushed mine on market stone. My scattered beat forgot to roam. A wristwatch buzz I couldn't tame. Fell into step when you said my name. Elevator breathed between two floors. Printer keys made tiny wars. You tapped the table soft in time. The hallway panic changed its mind. My chest a drum that ran ahead, settled back on what you said. Count me in on breaths, not clocks. Hold a measure through the shock. Let the noise admit its seam. We'll place a rhythm in between. My pulse found yours, out of strain, out of rush, into hands that teach it hush. My pulse found yours, wider rooms inside one pace, open light and crowded space. My pulse found yours, and every road turned true. Night run path along the rail, shoelace knots that never fail. You match my stride without a word. The river learned our common chord. Hospital chairs and bending hum. You held my palm, the storms grew dumb. My pulse finds yours, street to sink and roof to rain, from quiet dawns to busy trains. My pulse finds yours, steady lantern in my ribs, home each time our fingers net. My pulse finds yours, and I arrive because of you. Blinds slide down, the dishes dry, keys lie still, the room's aligned. I breathe once more and know it's sure. My pulse